Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I wanted to haul today some new items that I've picked up recently. 4 pairs of shoes, which is an insanely embarrassing amount of shoes to be hauling in one video, but I picked all 4 pairs up for under $100, so I guess it's okay. They've been sitting in my closet for a couple weeks now. I purchased them at the beginning of August, and then our August just kind of got washed out from underneath us. So I'm sharing them with you guys now. I like to share the things that I haul or like recent purchases with you, mainly because sometimes things are on sale. I don't like to pay full price for a lot of stuff, but also because you will see these pieces in my upcoming fall outfit of the days or Instagram pictures. So just kind of new things that I'm refreshing my wardrobe with. I do want to do a video on the fall basics that I have on hand and what I'm looking to purchase, as well as some outfit of the days with those things and collection like fall capsule wardrobes and stuff like that. So I will do that. Those will be coming up shortly. I'm just trying to get kind of into kind of a groove, if you will. My husband and I do need to purchase a new computer. My computer has just kind of, it's on its last leg. It has like no more memory and doesn't want to do anything. So we're going to do that hopefully this weekend. But just wanted to say thank you to those of you who are subscribed. And if you have not subscribed, please do. I want to say thank you to my new subscribers because I noticed that I've had a little bit of a spike recently in the last week. And I really do appreciate that. So thank you very much. I try to make videos 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm not always that successful at it. Managing my household, 3 kids, and working and everything in the mix. YouTube kind of gets a back burner most of the time, but I try very hard to put together some outfit of the days for you guys and show you what I'm wearing and what's going on in my life. If you don't catch me on YouTube, you can always find me on Instagram. I'm there pretty regularly, and I'm always into messages and all that stuff. So thank you so much again, and let me get started before I ramble any further. So the 4 pairs of shoes. The first pair that I will tell you about are the black Vans, black leather Vans, and these have been on my list for a little bit of time. I think in the spring is when I put them on my shopping list. And then it was just finding them, and getting them when it was convenient and all that stuff. And what I did is I waited until I was back to school shopping for my kids, and I ordered their like Adidas and their Nikes and everything through Kohl's because they had really good prices at the very beginning of August. It was back to school shopping, there was no taxes, and so I had some coupons and stuff that I stacked, and I got all of their shoes for a great deal, and I picked up these for about 40 bucks, which to me was an excellent deal. Let's see, they are $54.99, and they were right at about, I don't know, like 39, maybe 40, but they were a good, it was nice to wait. The box came all like ratted up, all torn up, but they are the Asher perforated leather black Vans, and I have a size 7.5, which is my true size, and I feel like they're perfect. They fit very nicely. I think these are just great casual shoes for the weekends or just during the week, or when I'm running around picking my kids up from school, taking them to things, and just hanging out as a family. I have actually started wearing more sneakers than ballet shoes, like ballet flats. I'm not into my flats anymore. I find these to be a little bit more stylish, and they fit my profile better. So ballet flat makes my foot look real wide because there's so much skin showing on the top, and these just, that athleisure kind of look, and they just go really, really nicely with a lot of things. And then in the fall with sweaters and leather jackets, they look really nice as well. So the black Asher Vans, which I'm loving. The next pair are a pair of Converse, the Shoreline Converse in white. I picked these up mostly because my other ones were beginning to look a little too worn. These are my other ones. A little too worn. These are the All-Stars. These have been with me for years. I wore these to Disney World last fall. And I love them, but they've always made me feel a little clown-like. And you can see it right in here that they just look clown-like, and when I would look down or I'd see my profile, I always felt like a clown wearing them. You can see how long they are, and then they kind of flip up on me. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I've always felt a little odd. And I see other people in them, and I think you manage to make them look so cute, and I never understood why until I started really researching, and my daughter's teacher last year had these on, and I kept thinking, how can she make them look so pretty? Because I just can't. And finally she says, well, mine have this little thing in the back, that it's a little different from yours. And it is. They are 2 completely different shoes. This is the Shoreline, this is the All-Star. This is the one that, the All-Star, that's the one you would think everybody has, and it's not. You can see the grommets right here where the shoestrings are. There's only 4 on here, and here there's what, like 6? 6? Yeah, 6. And that alone makes it look so much longer. Doesn't that make it look longer? They're the same size, the exact same size shoe, which is crazy. So, yeah, I'm happy with these. They just look better. You can see the side profile, or here's that side. They just look better. I like them, and they're cleaner and newer, so I'm looking forward to that. And they also, this is like, doesn't have elastic back here, and this one does. And they just look cuter on. Definitely a cuter shoe. So if you're shopping for Converse, keep in mind that the Shoreline has a better profile than the All-Stars. Or maybe you were having the same problem as me and could never make them look good. Maybe that's why. They just, yeah, I'm excited to have those and wear them. The next thing, oh, those I paid $20 for as well on sale at the beginning of the month of August with back to school and the tax-free weekend. So got a good deal on those too. So far that's what, $60 in shoes. And then the next 2 pairs were each $10 a piece. So I spent under $100 for 4 pairs of shoes. But this pair is Mossimo from Target, and if you are a Target fan, you'll know Mossimo is phasing out their line, or Target is phasing out the Mossimo line. So everything is on sale. These were $10. They are size 7. They fit me perfectly fine, and I just like the olive tone and the quilt for fall. They're just a great piece to have on hand as well. I like these for jeans, my skinny jeans, even like tights, like gray tights, like workout tights for the weekend, or just hanging out, leggings, stuff like that. So there you have it. When I say leggings, I don't mean the fabric leggings anymore. I don't know if people even wear those anymore. I don't wear them. They're not a part of my wardrobe. They're like my sleeping pants, the leggings that are black and stuff. When I say leggings, most likely I mean my Nike tights, my workout tights that I wear leisurely on the weekends. And I have like 2 pairs of every pair of tights that I own, but I have one that I work out in, and those are my workout pairs, and then I have one that I just wear on the weekends out. And I find that that's a great way to keep your pieces that you wear out, like shopping or running errands, neatly looking and not smelling. And your like exercise pair, those are the pair that you get down and dirty in, and you do your, you know, workout and everything. And I try to wash my workout clothes every day or every other day, because if you let them sit, they will stink. And that is the part that you have to watch when you wear your workout clothes as leisure wear on the weekends. They will smell if you're not taking care of them properly, because you do sweat in them. So that's just my little tip to you guys. Have 2 separate sets and wear each for the specific occasion. Okay, so $10 for those, like I said. The next pair I have not even worn yet. And they're just beautiful, and they're the same shoe but in a blush color. So these are a blush pink, and they're called the Pink Charlotte, and they were $19.99, but I got them for $10. So there you have it, and these will just be beautiful in the fall as well, even in the spring. They're just pretty. I love the sheen. And then with all the creams and like winter white and all that, it's beautiful. Camel colors. So looking forward to these as well. And that is it for the shoes. But definitely all 4 pairs under 100 bucks. I don't feel bad about that. I feel kind of good about it because I feel like I saved some money on things. But the next 2 things were sent to me by Movement, and you'll see a separate unboxing video on these specifically geared towards these, but I just thought I would pop them in here because I've already started wearing them. And those are these rose gold glasses from Movement and the gunmetal and rose watch, which I'm really, really loving and getting a lot of use out lately. So loving that. Next up, 2 things. Another item that was sent to me by a company, and this is Smile Brilliant. I get emails all the time on a daily basis from companies reaching out and saying, hey, do you want to try this? Or hey, do you want to try that? And I mostly say no, mostly. Unless it's something that just strikes me or I see it and I'm like, oh, that's nice. Like the watch, which I thought was really, really pretty and different and unique. And then this company, Smile Brilliant, which is a teeth whitening system, which I thought, you know, I think I'm going to give that a try. I typically use, and you guys know, white teeth is my thing. I have an affinity for white teeth, for my own white teeth. Now, I'm not saying I go around judging people who don't have white teeth. I'm just saying that I prefer me to have the whitest teeth that I can get. Like I strive for white teeth all the time. And it's funny because I am a coffee drinker, black coffee. You can't put anything in my coffee. If you put cream in my coffee, it's basically offensive to me. If you really want to make me mad, put something in my coffee. Everybody that knows me knows I like my coffee black. I don't like anything in it. And that's hard on your teeth because at least with creamer, you're getting a softened kind of color of coffee. Black coffee just sticks on those teeth, so it changes your enamel color. So a lot of black coffee, sometimes 3 or 4 cups a day. I know that's a lot, but that's what I like. And red wine. I love wine. I love my red wines. I like to have a glass for dinner occasionally. I like to have it on the weekends. So those things stain your teeth. I don't smoke. I don't do anything else, I think, that would really stain my teeth other than wine and coffee. But it is something that I work for. So I usually use the crushed white strips, and historically I've done it every time that I've been pregnant. So after I had my daughter Eva, because you can't use whitening products when you're pregnant, about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months after I had her, I did a whole box of whitening strips. I did the same thing after my son, the same thing after Harper, because during that time my teeth just got really, really yellow. So I would bring them back to the color that I like them using a box, and then I would just keep a box on hand and refresh my teeth anytime I feel like they are getting a little too yellow. And 1 or 2 strips usually does the trick for me. And then I had a dentist who gave me a set of teeth whitening gels and this kind of like I don't know how to explain it. It was a medium, like a clay kind of medium that you would form your teeth, you would push it onto your teeth and take your mouth form and then put the gel, the teeth whitening gel, inside that little tray that you made and then pop that back in your mouth for about an hour. And that is the whitest my teeth have ever been, and it was beautiful and I loved it. But that little clay stuff was always pliable, so it was never hard. So eventually it just kind of dried out and crumbled, and I didn't go back and get a new one. And when I tried to order the syringes of color whitening or teeth whitening online, it was so like, you don't know what you're getting. You don't know what, amount of teeth whitening or, the ingredients that they put in these things. So I gave up and just hadn't done that and went back to teeth whitening strips. Well, this is an entire system designed to take your mouth and create a form, and then you send it off and they send it back to you, and it's hard, and you can just repurchase the whitening elements as often as you want, which I think is really nice. So, okay, here it is, the Smile Brilliant. That was really long, wasn't it? Kit, and inside it has everything you need to create the whitening trays and whiten your teeth. So you mix the base and the catalyst together and you create impressions. I keep saying forms, but they are called impressions of your teeth. And then you send them off once they're dry. You send them off in the package that they provide to you, fill out the card, and you can order more desynthesizing gel or teeth whitening gel or even an extra set of impressions. And within 4 to 6 days, they're supposed to get the impression back to you. And then you can use the teeth whitening gel to whiten your teeth at like an hour or 2 at a time. So this is really, really nice. I look forward to trying that and sharing with you my journey as I use it, so you can see the results that I get. But I really do like it because you can order through the company the extra whitening gel, so you can touch up as often as you'd like in the future, which I think is really nice because you're having an impression actually made of your teeth, which is just really, really nice. So it's good to have like on hand. You don't have to go with the strips all the time because it's a little stronger than those. So here it is. It gives you very detailed instructions on how to make the dental impressions and send off. And then also the neat thing is they have a sensitive version of this kit for people who have sensitive teeth. And I know that that is a thing. I have never suffered from that, even through all the dental whitening that I've done to myself. I've never suffered from that. Fortunately, I've never had that kind of sensitivity. But if you do, you can get the sensitive set, and it's not supposed to have any harsh, effects on your mouth. So I think that is really, really nice. And I look forward to that, like I said, and thank you to Smile Brilliant for that package. I'm looking forward to trying it. And lastly, e.l.f. I get an e.l.f. box once a month, at the beginning of the month usually, and I really never ever share the products with you because I love some e.l.f. products and don't love other ones. I don't want to say hate, but there's just some good products and some that I just don't care for. And to be completely honest with you, their eyeshadows I really don't care for. A lot of the ones that I've tried or that I've been sent or that I purchase on my own don't work out for me. They don't blend, the color is not there, the pigment is not there, and I feel like you get what you pay for when it comes to their eyeshadow products. Now, their blushes, I can tell you, I have their blushes. I love their blushes. I think they're some of the greatest products that you can get for relatively cheap, and they're just nice. They compete with a lot of other high-end blushes. And for me, blush, I like for it to be matte. I don't like for a shimmer to be in it unless I apply the shimmer with a highlighting product. I like for this area to be matte and then the shimmer on top. So I have kind of found a lot of their blushes to be a little shimmery unless it's specifically a matte color, but for the most part, their blushes are great. The other thing that I can tell you is their highlighters are awesome, but they are baked. And for me, baked products don't work very, very well. I feel like you have to take off the top layer of a baked product before you get any color payoff. So it's like you have to like use the product 20 times before you actually get it to look great. So that 21st time is when you finally notice the product on your skin, which is crazy. Aside from that, their lipstick products are phenomenal. I love some of their lipsticks, are just beautiful and very classic in color. But they always send a box, and I do love some of the products in it, so I will go over a couple with you. This first one is blush. It is in the shade Glow. It is a very shimmery blush, which is not what I look for in a blush, so this will not work out for me, but it is beautiful nonetheless. These are the highlighter and blush duos, which after you get down to the 21st layer of product and you get that baked sheen off the top, these are awesome as highlights right in here. It's what I have on right now. It's beautiful. But I have a different one back there that is, oh my goodness, what is it called? Rose Glow? Pink Glow? But it's one of these. These are the other ones in the collection. Very, very nice, beautiful, and they're just, oh, they're gorgeous. They look phenomenal as highlights. You have to get down to those under layers though for them to perform really well. So that's that. The next thing is the e.l.f. Hydrating Bubble Mask. This is awesome. I have this already. Use it all the time. You put it on and it's like oxygenated, so you feel the bubbles popping and everything. It just leaves your skin invigorated and feels nice and, you know, tight, but just like you put oxygen on your skin. It's really great. It's just a great feeling. So I love that very, very much. They do have some great skincare products. They sent a pencil because it's like back to school month. That's cute. And then the last thing is the Matte to Metal Eye Primer Transformer in Glimmering Gold, which looks really, really nice. It looks promising. That's the other thing about e.l.f. packaging. I can never get the package open without tearing into it to get something out. So this is a primer, and you put it on. It takes your matte shadows from being completely matte to having kind of a glimmer, which you can see underneath. So you're just changing the tone of your shadow with a little primer product, which is neat, but I will try and let you guys know how that works out. So just a couple of things that I wanted to share with you guys. Some things that were sent, like I said, and then the shoes that I purchased that I'm excited about. I'm excited for fall. I'm ready to do fall outfits and just do fall things. We have a number of fun activities that my kids are like, they made a list of fall things they want to do, and you know, it's like our weekends are planned out. So yeah, lots of things that we're gonna do there, some vlog stuff, family vlogging, all these things. They want to go to a corn maze. That's like on the top of their list, is a corn maze. So I have to find a corn maze here close to Houston.